Lie, 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 lie.
Hi everyone, Jim Rizoli here. Well, I'm going to talk to you about something that's very bothersome, particularly dealing with free speech in YouTube and the various video media sites on the internet. I find what's happening with them now is they're getting bullied by people who don't want their videos online, and for some reason they think that they're immune to criticism. And if you put something online with them in it, they complain saying my privacy rights have been invaded, and this is not right, and that, and all this stuff. Well, anyway, we have this fellow that lives in my town. His name is Jim Pillsbury, and he's a town meeting member. He's on the AFTV board of directors who were responsible for taking our cable shows off of TV. So he wasn't that helpful to us in regards to free speech issues. Well, anyway, we have a video recording my brother did right in the open, wasn't done secretly, and Joe videotaped Jim Pillsbury giving his spiel about swearing on TV. See, he's so, high and mighty now. So I swore on one of my cable shows, and it was just an editing problem, and anyway, it wasn't a big deal. And he made another big deal about it, okay? At the meeting when we had with the board of directors when they decided to take our shows off the air, illegally, by the way. So anyway, you'll see, I'm going to show you the video of Jim Pillsbury at that meeting right now. So let's take a look at that video right now.
Everybody would agree with me to say you can't swear on TV. I'm a TV producer myself here. There are times when swearing is probably appropriate, but it's not on public access, and that was my complaint. Swearing on any show on public access, I don't care when it is, I think is inappropriate and sets a bad precedent for this station. I think everybody would agree with that, but I'm open to hear what the debate is on that.
Lie, 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 lie.
Okay, so there was Jim Pillsbury giving a spiel about, you shouldn't swear on TV. Now, remember, Jim Pillsbury is on the board of directors of Access Framingham TV. Now, at their board meeting, in September, a friend of mine went there and was taking pictures. Now, Jim Pillsbury, as you can see in the background right here, there's the picture right there actually. I'll even put up a bigger one of it so you can see it. But Jim Pillsbury made an obscene gesture to my friend who was taking the pictures. Now, he's not supposed to be doing things like that. In fact, our cable shows got taken off the air for having a picture of dead Holocaust bodies, or bodies that would died during that time period anyway. And they said that we were showing nudity by showing those dead bodies. And they used that excuse to take our cable shows off the air. Can you imagine that? Showing dead bodies on the ground, and they're saying that we're putting nudity on our cable show. Well, that's how they do things. So anyway, getting back to Jim Pillsbury. So Jim Pillsbury now is mad because we have the video showing him giving the finger at this board of directors meeting, then showing him at the board of directors meeting talking about being so high mighty on morals and we shouldn't swear. Okay, we shouldn't swear on TV. But that's okay for Jim Pillsbury to give the finger to somebody, okay, in a public place. He's a public figure doing this. And then he complains to YouTube to get the video taken off of YouTube when I put it on YouTube. He complains to the archive.org site to get it taken off the archive.org site. So every place I put the video, he complains saying it's an invasion of his privacy. He's a private citizen. And he says that we videotaped him not knowing, in secret. Well, Jim, we didn't video in secret. The AFTV has a whole video of the whole meeting. They videotaped the whole meeting. How come you're not complaining to them? Was that done in secret too? My brother Joe said he was going to videotape the meeting or parts of it, and he did. You're in the video. What do you want from us? It wasn't done in secret. So you're lying. You're lying to YouTube, you're lying to archive.org, and you're lying to these video sites telling them that it was done secretly. Because it wasn't done secretly, Jim. You're a very dishonest person. You're lying. It's not true. You knew that the videotape was being done because my brother Joe at the beginning of that meeting said, I'm going to videotape. So, if you are embarrassed, okay, because you're showing yourself to be a hypocrite, that's not my problem. But the media outlets on the internet shouldn't be bullied by people like you who think that they can just throw their weight around and, oh, I'm a private citizen. Well, you're not a private citizen. You're a public figure in the town. I have every right to videotape you anywhere I want. Just because you're embarrassed by your bad actions, that's not my fault. And I hope YouTube and archive.org and all these other media sites have the balls to stand up to people like him who do bad things and get their videos on the internet. You have to stand up to these guys. Because if that's the case, then no one's going to be able to videotape anybody anymore. Because they're all going to claim the same thing. Oh, I was videotaped in privacy. Oh, I was videotaped behaving badly. Oh, you shouldn't do things like that. Aren't most of the videotapes on YouTube and all these sites things that you wouldn't see anywhere else because people videotape them? That's the whole point of it, isn't it? Well, anyway, I just hope that again YouTube and these other media sites or websites that you can upload videos to, you have at least the balls to stand up to liars and people that are trying to bully you. Don't let them bully you. Well, anyway, that's the video for today. I want to thank you for watching. And I'm Jim Rizoli. We'll see you now. Take care.
Lie, 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 lie.